Jayson, you hit those 2 corner three-pointers late on drive, kick, relocate, and then catch there. Can you just talk about that point of emphasis of just attacking, getting to the middle, kicking it out, and just being patient and getting those shots rather than the types of shots maybe you got in game 1?
Yeah, I think it's all about, pass and relocate. You don't want to pass and just stay in one spot. Just always try to find a opening on the court. And, something that we talked about and watched film over. So just a read that, we've drilled and practiced and watching film. And I think it's just the chemistry of guys knowing where you're supposed to be at, whoever it is.
And it seemed like you guys were starting your actions a little higher up. Was that the case? Was that something to just try to get you into more space coming down at the top of the key?
I think that's just part of it. Obviously, they picking us up full court, doing a good job of pressuring us. So, just making sure that we staying composed and, not letting them dictate us, the whole game, and being decisive, making the right reads.
Talked about pass and relocate. A lot of the kind of best open looks that you guys got, the kind of looks that Ime was looking for kind of later in possessions, would come when somebody would attack a closeout, they would collapse on that, and then the relocation would come behind that. So how important of your offensive strategy was it to just take advantage of them, just continuing to send multiple bodies at the closeouts?
I think it's just a term we use, good to great. Pass up a good shot to get a great shot. They're a great team, great defensive team. So, the first driving kick or the first pass may not be open. So just trying to get the best possible shot each possession.
Is that a brace on your left wrist? What happened there?
No, this is just a great tape job wrap. My famous trainer, Nick, wrapped my hand up. He's a little excessive, so that's why I look like that. But I'm all right. I just fell, keep the swelling down.
Jayson, what was the mindset for you guys coming in knowing you needed to ratchet up the physicality without Marcus Smart out there?
Yeah, obviously, defensive player of the year, kind of that heart and soul of the team. And, I think the mindset and kind of our identity is, especially when somebody is out, next man up. And you got to be ready to fill in. And, the ship got to keep going. So, everybody got to do a little bit more. Everybody got to fight, and that's what we did tonight. D. White started. Everybody contributed and competed, and we just kind of picked up where, if we would have had Smart, that, toughness, each possession. So we knew what we had to do.
Jalen got it going from the jump. Grant just told us he saw something in Jalen in his eye from the moment he came in the building. Did you see that?
Yeah, JB was locked in. Locked in from the last game, locked in from shoot around. So, if I was a betting man, I would have bet that JB was going to have a great game. And he set the tone. And that was big for us, just how aggressive he was coming out, making the right plays for himself and for others. He kind of got us going tonight.
What did you like best about your group's response after game 1?
Just how we responded. Every game isn't going to be perfect. We playing against the defending champs. And they punched us in the mouth first game, and we knew that. So I knew we was going to be ready tonight from a competitiveness standpoint, and just making adjustments from game to game. I think that's what the playoffs are about.
Jayson, could you sense that was coming after game 1, just right away maybe, that you guys would come out collectively the way you did tonight? And also just a thought on being 1-1 now heading to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I could sense that. We were pissed off. in how we played last game, and you know, from top to bottom, and we knew that we just had to play better. You know, simple as that. You know, every aspect of the game, we just had to play better. And I mean, yeah, it's 1-1, so you know, get some rest, see what we can do better, watch some film, and get ready for the next one.
Jayson, some of those passing sequences, 5, 6, 7 passes, you've had a few of those this year, but I'm thinking of that Horford one in particular where you laid it in at the last second. Brown's going downhill, you're swinging it. Like, how did you guys get to a point where you're that connected and you can string out that many passes on a single possession and just finish it at the last second?
I think it goes back to what I said earlier, good to great. You know, something that we just have emphasized for a while. You know, you pass up a good shot to get a great shot. You know, they're a really good team. So, you know, the first action may not work, or not even the second one. But you usually got to keep moving the ball, keep driving it until, you know, you get the best shot possible. And that's what we did.
And the Upfakes seem to be really successful against them. I don't know if it's something you saw on film, just how aggressive they were contesting.
Yeah, I mean, you know, with Giannis and Brooke, you know, two big guys, you know, they do a great job of protecting the rim. And, you know, I think just watching film of the first game, they blocked a couple of our shots. So just reading, you know, somebody's probably going to be open, you know, two guys contesting at the rim, and you know, just making sure we make the right play.